Welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a reading for Gemini for the second half of January 2021. So that's from the 15th onwards. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Magical Times oracle, and I'll be using this to draw a couple of cards just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Gemini for the second half of January 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the second half of January 2021? I hope I've been saying 2021. You know what it's like at the beginning of a year. What messages are here for Gemini for the second half of January 2021? What does Gemini need to know? Let's just fan the deck out and pick a couple of cards at random. Right, Gemini, let's see what you get. You have friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. It's about evaluating your friendships and finding those who are giving and loving and who you resonate with, and perhaps needing to filter out false friends or simply people that you're not in alignment with. Be with the ones who make you shine. So, sort of questions, are you standing in someone's shadow? Is someone undermining you in any way? Find someone who supports you and who can help you grow and thrive. And then you've got sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. It seems that perhaps at this time things are a bit crowded and you need to step back, and in order to evaluate your relationships, you need to find some quietness, some peace. So there you have sacred space and friendship. And let's see where the rest of the reading goes. Let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the second half of January 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the second half of January 2021? What does Gemini need to know? Right, so there's too many too soon. This is the Dark Mansion Tarot, and I'll be using this to draw a couple of cards, to draw an 8-card spread for you, Gemini. And the first 2 cards depict you where you are now. The second 2 cards highlight the challenges, the difficulties, or the overarching energies that you face at this time. And then the next 2 cards offer some guidance from Spirit, And then the final 2 cards reveal your possible outcome. So let's see what you get. See what the Tarot of Dark Mansion has to say to Gemini. You start with the 7 of Cups and the Page of Wands. That was one of the cards that fell out right at the beginning. So there's taking an inspiration, a concept, an idea, and putting it into practice with a sense of curiosity and adventure. And the 7 of Cups indicates choices, perhaps options, some of which may seem tangible and some untangible. Some may be false, some may be something that you can really take far. So there's having to decide, having to choose and decipher what's the best one for you, and then put it into action. And then you've got the 8 of Wands and the Lovers. As your challenges. And then beneath that, your guidance from Spirit is the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. And then your outcome cards are the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck we've got the 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of instability around you at the moment. The 5 of Cups indicates a sense of loss and bereavement over something, mourning something, although the underlining message in this cup, in this 5 of Cups, is that, you know, though not to trivialize your pain and your suffering, it reminds you that although you've suffered loss and you're grieving for that, you still have possibilities. There's 2 cups here still turned up. So the suggestion is that, you know, you don't lose sight of what's still hopeful. There's a new day dawning. There's new possibilities arising. You need to lift yourself out of a stupor, a grieving process and sadness, in order to pick up what's left, pick up the pieces and go on. So here you have, as I said at the beginning, possibilities. There's still options open to you, and it's choosing the right one. And it's wise to take a moment to consider. This is the sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. What are you dreaming of? What are you hoping for? Take time to consider that, to find the tangible possibilities in your dreams and hopes, and things that you can take forward in a creative and adventurous way. Because you've got the Page of Wands here indicating moving forward with an idea, moving forward with a possibility that may take you quite far. It seems you're going to be going on some sort of journey. You've also got here movement in the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. This is about choice. This is about finding the right choice. The Lovers card. So your challenge here is to find, or to make that choice, that commitment to something or even someone, but it could well be connected to this new endeavor. You know, it's choosing, making that choice to go with it because you believe it's something that you love, something that can bring you joy and connection. Of course, for some of you, it may be that a bond, a connection may be holding you back because this is in a challenging position. Also, as part of your challenge is the sense that although you want to move this forward, this idea forward, this potential forward, you don't have a sense of motion yet. You don't have a sense that things are going. Perhaps there's an impatience in you to move it along, and it's just not happening. It also indicates that communication is key. Communication is needed, and perhaps that's what helps moving things along. Your guidance from Spirit is in how to deal with perhaps this destabilizing energy that's around here. The Five of Wands is about competition. It suggests that you need to, if you are pairing up with someone or people in order to move this endeavor forward, this possibility forward, you all need to work in tangent. You need to work together rather than pulling in different directions. And the solution to that is open communication. So it suggests you need to communicate clearly and decisively in order to prevent things getting blocked up and destabilized through a lack of collaboration. That's the sense I'm getting from the Five of Wands today as it's lying there. And then you've got the Seven of Swords, suggests that you'll need creative thinking. You'll need to think outside the box and perhaps find yourself doing something quite unorthodox. Stealing the show just comes to mind now. It might be relevant for some of you, but the Seven of Swords is about, it does indicate underhandedness or keeping things quiet, but the message I'm getting from it today is that it sort of suggests moving in a different way than you normally would, doing something unconventional, something creative in order to solve the problems around you, in order to unblock the impedance that some grieving process is holding on you. And if you're able to do that, to collaborate, to work together, to communicate clearly, to make that commitment to a choice which may well be linked to collaboration or a bond with one other or some others, and you've got the friendship card rather than, speaking of a union between two, I get a sense it's more of a group that this the energies are talking about now. So if you're able to do that, it shows you actually moving away from something, realizing that what you had isn't entirely fulfilling. It was always lacking in something, and through that discomfort you feel when you dissatisfied, an urge emerges, an urge that pushes you towards a new direction. So this sort of shows that you may be find yourself moving in a new way and leaving something behind, with a new sense of purpose and drive, and a sense that you're on a path here that leads a long way. So you begin a journey moving away from something that no longer fits towards something better, towards building up something that is stable and secure and has the ability to provide you with a sense of abundance and comfort. Doesn't take you all the way to the conclusion or manifestation of this, but it certainly shows that you would have made progress. You'd have laid down firm, solid roots. You'd have built something up. You'd have started it, and you'd be at a point where you're watching it come to fruition, where you're patiently waiting for the rewards to come your way for this endeavor, this project that you've been that you start now and you work on. And there's a sense here, that it brings you to a point where you are happy within yourself, rather than needing to be in collaboration with one other or with significant others. So it's sort of almost like a journey towards independence and growth. And there you have it. Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you, and enjoy the rest of the month, and God bless you till we meet again.